Yo, it's Money. Back again, revealing knowledge about maneuvering these 9 to 5s and just, you know, life lessons in general. And for my second video today, I just want to talk about, depression at the job. Depression at your job. What does that look like? What does that look like for me? Well, for me, you know, it's not that I'm dragging ass. It's just, I just feel a little low energy. Uh, I actually had to self reflect, and I'm like, damn, maybe I'm depressed a little bit, So I was just like, and I was kind of wondering why I had low energy in my first video, and yeah, I was just like, I honestly had to self reflect right there, and I'm like, damn, maybe I'm depressed a little bit. So yeah, depression at the job. What does that look like? Um, yeah, definitely low energy. It's not like I'm tripping. I'm bugging out or something. It's just I noticed I was just a little low energy today. It's not affecting my job or anything. I and I don't really have foggy brain. Like I'm thinking clearly. Like I think it's just everything just accumulating, all the responsibilities outside of my job, and all the responsibilities outside of my job, and definitely, bank account getting a little low. I ain't broke, it's just a little low. Over the holidays, if anybody's seen my previous videos, like currently right now, I don't have a kitchen at my house. It's being renovated. It's almost done. It's almost done. Don't have a kitchen or a living room. They're redoing the whole shit, like the whole floor and everything. And so for the Thanksgiving holiday, I just we had to get a hotel, with stoves and shit like that, full kitchen and stuff. And had to do Thanksgiving at the hotel, and that was cool. But you know, ended up booking the wrong hotel, but that's okay. We made it through that. And uh yeah, just getting through the tough times, trying to get to a better situation right now. So yeah, being depressed at the job kind of sucks a little bit. I mean, I'm going to get the job done. I'm not dragging ass. I'm just, just feel a little low energy. I mean, it I mean, today it was kind of a good thing too, cuz time is kind of flying by for some reason. I'm not late on anything. I'm not late on anything at all. I'm just noticing time slipping a little bit today, which is kind of a good thing. Gets my day done faster. But that combined with low energy, I'm like, wait a minute. I ain't gonna let this shit slip. Time is slipping. Why is it slipping right now? Depression at your job. Well, what does that look like for you? You know, I, definitely want to be aware of these things and reflect on them. So yeah, I just felt shitty that first video. I was just like, why do I have such low energy? And not every video is gonna be a home run. That's okay. You know, Sometimes I shoot a video and I'll watch the video and I'm like, hell yeah. Like I'm laughing at my own shit. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, that's my guy. Like that's how I'll be listening to my shit sometimes. When it's a good story time or whatever, a good, some good advice, good insight. I'm like, hell yeah, knock that one out the park. But every video is not gonna be a home run, and that's okay with me. I'm not tripping. I just am aware of these things, and yeah, just gonna try to move along. And what is some advice or insight for being depressed at the job? I mean, you just gotta move along. Like just keep doing your job. You know, um, just keep doing your job. I mean, what can you do? You know, um, it's not really protecting your peace because you're depressed. There is no peace to protect. You should still be peaceful, but depression is I'm peaceful. You know, I'm not. If somebody pulled up on me with some chaos shit, I'm not gonna pop. I'm just gonna probably look at them stupid or something, but just something to think about, something to be aware of. You know, depression at our jobs. You know, what does that look like? How are we handling it? You know, um, just being aware of it. I think that's like 90% of it. To be honest, once you're aware that you're depressed, I mean, there's not a lot of things that you can do. You know, maybe for some other people, they get depressed for other reasons. Me, when my bank account's a little low, I just get a little low energy. You know, might want to play video games a little bit more, not be as active. Definitely want to lay low. Definitely want to use my introvert skills here to my advantage, and that makes me feel better. Um, what makes depression, that when you're depressed and stuff, you should do the things that make you feel better as long as you're staying safe and stuff like that, and you're not hurting others, or hurting yourself for that matter. Yeah, I mean, probably a short video. I don't really have a lot of tie-ins. I just wanted to self-reflect. You know, um, I'm honestly stuck with two titles for this video. Depression at your job, or it could be, you know, or just a self-reflection video for me. I mean, every video I make is some sort of self-reflection, so might just go with depression at your job. You know. Um, but yeah, I'm chilling. Um, get off in a few hours. Get off, handle my adult responsibilities when I get off work. Take care of the dogs. Let them out. If something needs to be cleaned up in the kennel, clean that up. Probably clean up my garage a little bit more. Rotate some laundry. Kiss the kids. Kiss the wife. Wife is probably gonna want to ask me to do something, or it's always something to be done. I'm gonna make sure I handle my adult responsibilities when I get off work, and just chill out. Might play video game or two. It's my overtime week. Peak season for all the people at their 9 to 5 jobs right now. My condolences to overtime. Yeah, so this week it's technically supposed to be brutal, but, I'm used to overtime. Not really too stressed about it. I'm mentally prepared for overtime already, so, I know it's a week or two for overtime, so um yeah, so definitely gonna just cruise by, move along. handle my responsibilities. I'm just trying to make it through December and January, get out of winter. Definitely get out of winter time. I'm over it. I know it's gonna snow in January, but I'm over it. Winter time for me is I can't drive my motorcycle. So like this morning I couldn't take my motorcycle to work because it was icy. It was ice. Water turned to ice. I can't drive my motorcycle. So um, yeah, trying to get through the winter season. And I mean, it's not like I can't drive my motorcycle after work. It's not icy like on the ground, but it's cold enough for water to turn to ice. So I'm just being aware of these things, especially wet leaves and shit like that. Excuse me. Wet leaves and shit like that on the road, and I'm just trying to avoid dumb shit right now in the winter season with my motorcycle. So um probably go pick my brother's motorcycle up out of the shop today after work. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much me right now. But depression at your job, what does that look like for you? We should definitely still be handling our work assignments. Not dragging too much ass. Definitely shouldn't really be slowing your job down. Just probably just have less energy. Um, yeah, it's just lower energy levels today. And that's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. It's okay when you recognize these things. It's not okay that it's happening. If that makes any sort of sense. Um, but it's okay because I recognize it and stuff, and we're just gonna move along, pretty much. And that's just what I wanted to get off my chest, share with everyone today. And you know what it is. It's money. Revealing 9 to 5, revealing hidden knowledge and insight, maneuvering these 9 to 5 jobs, and just life lessons in general. I not only hope that you learn something, I hope we learn something. Peace.